Team, may bago tayong kaso. Kahit updated na ang brandings natin, active tayo sa social media, at may magandang digital platform, para bang may kulang pa rin. The engagement, MIA. The reactions, minimal. And the vibe, cold. So, here's the mission. Crack the engagement code, find the root case, and bring back Benilde Antipolo's digital presence back to life.
So, let's start sa background ng case. Nag-conduct kami ng full digital scan bago pa man mag-apply ng kahit anong strategy. So, ito ang ating SWOT analysis. Sa strength, meron tayong strong branding as a Lasallian institution. Updated and functional ang ating mga website. Active tayo sa Facebook and Instagram, and trimester ang ating system. But for our weaknesses, low engagement despite of our frequent posting. Outdated ang YouTube channel, walang consistent na brand doon sa ating mga platform, walang masyadong student-led content, and weak call to action strategies. Next is our opportunities. Gen Zs nowadays are more into content like reels, skits, and blogs. Launch of student-created digital campaign, collaboration with student organization, and cross-promotion with partner brands. And lastly is our threats. Diyan papasok yung strong digital presence ng ating competitors. Sino yun? Allfu, NU East, at FEU Roosevelt. Consider din natin yung pag-shift ng social trends, yung short attention span ng student, and yung pagtaas ng advertisement cost. So kung titignan natin, klarong-klaro, marami tayong tools, magandang ating opportunity, pero kulang na kulang tayo sa connection.
At para mas maging malinaw ang lahat, kinausap ko na rin ang ating mga primary witness, which is the students. Ang tanong ko sa nila, bakit hindi kayo nag-e-engage? Ang sagot nila, paulit-ulit na content, hindi relatable. At pangatlo, walang dating. Kailangan nila makita yung sarili nila, and they want something authentic, funny, and emotional. Something na sila rin ang gumawa.
At nakita rin natin yung problema when we studied the competitors. Check this out. Si Allfu Antipolo, meron silang student-centered content, constant updates, at high engagement. Si NU East Ortigas naman, meron silang tech-savvy branding, casual tone, at modern visuals. And lastly, FEU Roosevelt. Sila naman ay merong real talk content, simple but effective. Compared to them, Benilde feels institutional, informational, not conversational. But the truth is, we're not behind. We're just out of sync.
Kaya dito na papasok ang planong liligtas sa atin, ang Project Beat.
Benilde engagement and ads transformation.
Hindi lang to basta campaign, isa itong strategy shift mula formal to relatable, mula passive content to student-driven narratives. Objectives, meron tayong tatlo. Una, mas mapalapit ang digital content sa students. Pangalawa, gamitin ang preferred formats like skits, reels, podcasts, and blogs. At pangatlo, ang pinaka-importante sa lahat, i-highlight ang real student experiences.
Tama. Sa Project Beat, hindi lang tayo gumagawa ng content for the students. We're creating it with the students.
Huh? With the students?
Oo, with the students. Kasi kapag nakikita na sarili nila sa skits, memes, o kwento sa feed, mas ramdam nila, mas engaged sila.
And that is why we focus on short-form content. Tulad nga ng sabi ko kanina, FB at IG Reels ang pinaka-effective sa Gen Z ngayon.
Pero teka, lahat yan, inimbestigahan na rin natin. And we made sure that our strategy has a strong foundation. Kaya naman gumawa tayo ng SWOT analysis specifically for this campaign. At ito na nga yung findings.
So Project Beat have several strengths, such as having a consistent brand voice across platforms, student-centered content strategy, clear and relatable brand tone, platform-specific strategy, and data-driven messaging.
At sa weaknesses naman, meron tayong unproven engagement impacts, inconsistent post-campaign management risk, at limited manpower and budget.
Habang sa opportunities naman, we have a strong Gen Z foundation, all audience, sa Facebook and Instagram. We also have a potential increased inquiries, seasonal campaign opportunities, collaboration with the student orgs, and storytelling and community engagement.
As for the threats, we have competitors might catch up or imitate. There's also the algorithm changes or the platform declines. Also, the potential of oversaturation of content and as well as rising advertising costs.
So let's break it down further. Ano kayang meron tayong ebidensya para masuportahan ang transformation na to?
Okay, so based on our survey with over 200 students, dinivide namin ito sa dalawa, 100 sa Frosh and sa juniors. We discover a clear pattern behind this low engagement. So let us take a look sa ating statistics. First, 52.94% are passive viewers, meaning they see the content but they don't interact with it. 45.5% cited lack of student involvement in our content. 40.9% said that our visuals are lacking of appeal. 36.4% mentioned that inconsistent posting is nakaka-turn off daw sa kanila. Only 1.69, take note, 1.69% actually engage with our Instagram posts, and lastly, 63.28% have never used our official hashtags.
At ang mas interesting pa rito, ang mga students hindi nila nakikita yung post natin sa feed nila. Mostly, nakikita lang nila ito sa mga group chats. Ibig sabihin, hindi natin sila nare-reach directly sa platform mismo. Nagiging peer-to-peer na lang ang sharing.
Pero bakit kaya ganito? Well, ayon sa survey, ang Frosh kulang pa sa awareness about the school's digital pages. At ang juniors naman eh, wala. Sawa na, paulit-ulit. O para bang walang bago or relatable sa kanila.
At ito pa, even if they like the content, they won't engage unless it reflects them. Kailangan nila makita ang sarili nila. Relatable, pro, real. Again, ulitin ko, kailangan nila makita yung sarili nila sa mga posts para mag-react, mag-share, o mag-comment man lang.
At habang tayo nahihirapan, the competitors are thriving. Si Alfo nagpo-post 3 to 5 times a day. Si Enyo naman, meron silang student voice that speaks Gen Z, while F.E. Roosevelt is winning with chill, student-led videos. Their secret? Involvement.
That's why Project We Score is participation. We're building the digital space
With the students!
Let's take a look at the content plan. Hindi lang tayo basta nag-isa ng content. Bawat piraso ng media, may hugot, insight, at strategy behind it.
Para sa simula, we have a 60-second reel title Starts Here. Ang project timeline namin sa paggawa nito is from July 1 to August 10. So scripts and content were finalized on July 3, followed by scouting, choosing filming location, and shooting on July 10 to 11. Editing took place on July 14 to 18, with final video approval on July 21. And scheduled for posting on January 3, 2026. So ano nga ba itong reel na to? Ito ay quick peek sa daily life ng mga student. Yung mga relatable routine nila, such as standby, lunch break, pati na rin mga recitation fails. Perfect itong pang-hook para sa mga Frosh na curious how real campus life feels.
First day, don't worry. We all started somewhere. It's not just about learning in a classroom. It's learning with people who grow with you. You'll fail sometimes, you'll laugh harder, you'll figure things out one step at a time. Here, your dreams take shape from who you are to who you want to become. Build and follow. Your story starts here.
Ayan, next naman, we have a short video na parang PBB style. PBB means Binil, Big Barkada, one school, different programs, but one Barkada vibe. Dito naman, ipapakita natin na kahit iba-iba tayo ng programs, iisa lang ang ating community. Ang concept at ang script was completed on July 3. At ang location and prep naman, July 7. Ang shooting, July 10 to 11. At ang editing date ay July 14 to 18. This was approved last July 21. At ang posting nito will be scheduled on January 5, 2026. Panoorin natin.
Magandang araw mga media dyan. Sa mga nakaaling walang tasin, kami lang ang saya, stress at di inaasahang moments.
Sa Binil del Antipolo, iba ang simula ng kwento. Ito ang campus kung saan bawat estudyante ay bida sa kanilang sariling kwento.
Hi, I'm Elaine, ang certified org achiever.
Ako si EJ, kicks na matibay, focus na walang sablay.
Ako si Sam, nakikita pero legendary po.
Hi, I'm Nico, a chill flush, just figuring it all out. Ako si Eugene, ang Father's Day ng marketing.
EJ, nag-cellphone ka na naman.
Fashionista lang mama Fashionista lang mama
I nominate myself kasi nakalimutan mo may quiz pala.
I nominate my groupmates kasi both ka ako pag-bully.
I nominate traffic, kasi lagi ako late sa klase.
I nominated the campus wifi kasi kung kailangan siya, then siya nawawala.
I nominate myself, kasi sabi to before 11:59. Pero AM pala, hindi PM.
O diba, may engagement. At para naman sa mga late night tambays at coffee-fueled study sessions, we have our podcast, Benil Blend. It's chaos, but in the best way. Dito, pinag-uusapan natin ang mga awkward all moments, thesis breakdowns, at marketing tea. So here's the timeline. July 1, na-approve ang title. July 2, kumuha kami ng cast and guest. July 28 naman, nag-book kami ng studio. July 30, natapos namin ang shooting. August 1 to 5, ginawa namin ang editing. And this is scheduled for posting on January 30, 2026. And this podcast was hosted by the students for the students.
Welcome to Benil.
Kasi mismo, sumasagot yun na sa supervisor ko ako. Pero natapos ko naman. Yes. Hindi mo kailangan ako eh. Pero gusto ko na ako yung responsibility. Siyempre, in-expect ko magkakabaw na ako. Para na sa akin, hindi ko na kailangan nagulit yung mataas ko. Gusto ko lang talaga. Masakit ko. Kaya naman, discard, magkakuha ng flow. Diba? Para sa sereno,
Bakit ang may sabi natin na I'm 1% lang na progress, it's still a progress. Exactly. Gusto ko yun ha.
resistance lang. Hindi mo mo isang million.
Tama! Yung isang billion ka. May piso.
At least for that, kasi ikaw ang piso sa sa'yo.
Oo, hindi.
Bukas shorts ko. Sabi ko, bibigyan mo na ako shorts.
Wow, yaman.
Sabi nila, hindi kaya, tayo ka lang.
Naka-trend si Jake Lucas ba yun?
Ba't mo naman naglaro sa podcast? Sabi nila sa akin nila dyan, sige, tanong ko lang. Naglalaro yan, palaki butas. Yung mga prof kasi sa Pilip, hindi lang kasi puro ako dyan tinuturo, pati real life situations. Gusto ko, sige yung mga prof.
na yung wifi kung kailan kailangan natin.
Well, yun ang podcast namin at yun ay masarap kabanding sa Team Great Coffee. Well, we also have vlogs to dive deeper into insight and storytelling. Una, beyond the screen. Tackles kung bakit di enough ang visibility. Kailangan may feels ang content. Second, scroll mo, enroll mo. Powered by peer-created content kasi mas pinapakinggan ng Gen Z ang kapwa nila. At ang panghuli, skits over scripts. Student-produced skits to drive interest and authenticity. And this happened from July 1 to 17. Nagkaroon po tayo ng revisions, also proposals ng blog title, assigned writers, first draft, revisions of blog, proofreading, and finalization of blog topic. And this will be posted on January 11, 2026.
At lahat ng ito, reels, vlogs, videos, and podcasts, iikot sa consistent brand tone. Real, raw, relatable. Nakalinya sa ating campaign objectives, pero di pilit. For the students, with the students!
Hindi lang basta calendar yan Every phase ng Project Beat may purpose. Ito ang full timeline. Phase 1, January 3 to 10. Launch ng Project Beat. Magpuproduce tayo ng konting teaser lang para ma-warm up yung feed nila. Phase 2, January 11, Evaluation 1. Titignan natin yung performance ng teaser content para kung kailangan ng adjustment, magagawa natin ng adjustment. Phase 3, January 11 to 31, content rollout na tayo. Magpuproduce tayo ng skits, reels, blogs, and podcasts. Phase 4, Feb 1 to 5, evaluation ulit. Titignan natin yung performance ng January para ma-refine natin yung February contents. Phase 5, Feb 6 to 28, content rollout ulit. Magpuproduce tayo ng interactive stories, skits, and blogs. Phase 6, March 1 to 3, final evaluation natin to prepare the final wave. And lastly, Phase 7, March 4 to 30, content rollout. Magre-release tayo ng reels, posters, and polls. Each month may theme, may strategy at laging naka-align sa student journey. Consistent, relatable, strategic. All content will be value-driven and student-centered.
Okay, so content covered. Pero paano naman natin malalaman kung effective pa talaga to?
That's where the KPIs come in. First is the Meta Suite. This tracks the reactions, the reach, and these shares. There's also the Instagram Insights. It measures the story engagement. And as well as CTR, it sees the blog traffic and conversion. And after each campaign phase, mag-analyze tayo ng data and adjust real time.
Paano naman yung budget?
All of this within a budget of 69,506 pesos.
Anong sabi mo?
69,000?
Gaano katagal yun? Ilang months?
Good siya for 3 months. And here's how we divided it. First is the short form videos, like Reels and Skits. We've allocated 39,504 pesos for a total of 12 episodes. This already covers the videography, the editing, the talent fees, and 1 to 4 days of boosting. Next is the podcast budget. Is 16,676 pesos for one full episode. This covers the equipment, the guest tokens, and 2 days of boosting. For blog, we've set aside 3,692 pesos for 3 blog posts. This includes the writing, the proofreading, the layout design, and 4 days of boosting.
At bukod pa doon, nag-allocate din tayo ng 8,412 pesos para sa 5 digital posters at 4 sets of Instagram stories. Kasama na dito ang 4 to 6 days of boosting during peak hours. Aside from that, for the tools and subscriptions naman, meron tayong 625 pesos para sa Canva Pro at 1,077 pesos naman para sa CapCut Pro. And lastly, nagtabi rin tayo ng 3,000 pesos para sa contingency fund. Para if ever na magkaroon tayo ng emergency or if we need to do extra content along the way. So this whole budget was well prepared and realistic, making sure that every peso is used to maximize engagement and bring Project Beat to life.
This campaign is backed by research. driven by creativity, and powered by data.
We've asked the right questions, and the students gave us the real answers.
We don't need to copy others. We just need to speak the language of billions.
Project B isn't just a campaign, it's a movement.
A movement to make students feel heard, seen, and involved.
So now we have everything we need. And now we can say that this case is now closed.
The digital truth has been found.
We are Detective Benillas, and we found the truth.
Music.